Happy Wednesday, everybody. How are you doing? It is awesome to see everybody. I'm right here outside the Magic Kingdom monorail, and I had a tough decision if I was going to take the monorail today or the ferry boat. There's no ferry boat, and it looks like the monorail should be coming in just a minute. How are you guys doing today? It is awesome to see everybody. We're about to get started. Let's head up to the monorail. One thing that I thought, I'll say hello in just a minute, but one thing I thought was odd immediately, they're doing some work on the signage over here. Not quite sure why. If it's, they're making this is the express monorail from here to the Magic Kingdom. So I don't know if they're making any particular changes or they're just maybe polishing up the sign. But I am happy to be back. I'm gonna get up this ramp and then I'll pull up the chat to say hello to everybody. I hope you guys have had an amazing week. We are so excited to be live. Oh. So let's get in line here for the monorail. Monorail Peach just headed on through. So the next one should be in just a minute. We'll pop into whatever monorail car is most empty. Here. We'll head on through down here. It's always extremely light down in this first car. Always. So how are you guys doing today? Let me say hello to everybody now. I have a second here. I'll pull up the chat. How are you guys doing? Let me start towards the top here. Nicole, hello. Bob, Mandy, Linda, supporter 6667, Janet, Eleanor, Barry, Jolene, Karina, Park Pass TV, Dan, hello. Hopefully we get to see him this weekend. Aldi, hello. AJ, Stitch Lover, Penny, EJ, Daniel. Let's see here. Teresa, how are you? Melissa, Lori, Diane, Tylee. Well, thank you, Tylee. Said he found us when we streamed at Splash Mountain and was really glad he found us and loved the channel. Thank you. Tonight should be so much fun. Looks like we got monorail gold this evening. Just pulling up here. Michael, hello, how are you down in Miami? Is the heat as wild as it is here? It's a full 95 degrees already, but it is summer, so I mean, what do you expect? I gotta just deal with it. Vicky, Cindy, hello. Another wonderful pop-up stream. I'm gonna get to Facebook in just a second. And I'll quickly say hello to everybody too. Once I get into the Magic Kingdom, I'll turn the camera around, I'll say hello. We are in the front car of Monorail Gold today. So we'll head around here, have a nice view outside the window of the Contemporary. So tonight was an awesome pop-up stream. We're really excited. So we wanted to do a few back-end testings. Nothing real crazy, but we wanted to give a run for its money down up close to the castle tonight and check our signals, make sure it's all good. So I'm gonna go up close tonight.
Hello, welcome to Monorail Gold. Our next stop will be the Magic Kingdom. If you're standing, please hold on to those silver handrails and do not lean against the automatic doors. Thank you.
I waited for the announcement to be over, but I'm wearing my Tinkerbell necklace because I'm expecting an epic visit by Tinkerbell. There's been no weather. Note to self, that's not my baby tonight. While we're heading there, you will notice Adam and Harper are not with me. Adam just got home, and Harper is at home. It's really hot, so Adam and I agreed that some of these weeknights where if we didn't have to have her out, we wouldn't. Just to make it a little easy on her. She'll go to bed at her regular time. She'll be in her comfy crib as well. So we are going to, Adam will be with us on Sunday, but Adam is at home because he's watching everything happen real time on the back end of our equipment. And so that's why I'm sent out and he's at Production Central at home in the office, checking everything out. It is a gorgeous day, but I will say it is also extremely hot. There was not a cloud in the sky most of the day, so it was just kind of blazing hot everywhere here around Central Florida. I can imagine anybody who was at the parks today, it's just heat. Or hopefully they took some time to go back to their hotels just to have a little rest mid-afternoon. I'm holding on to the handrail, so I'll have to check the chat in a minute. So I know you guys are all chatting amongst yourselves. Down there, Chef Mickey's as busy as ever. Mickey and Minnie are taking their photos with all the families. We need to head over there. We haven't been there in a bit. The last time we went was actually for Harper's birthday, last October. You know, I have to say, Chef Mickey's has always been decent food. Would I say that it's the best on property? No, but I will say I've always enjoyed the dinner there versus the breakfast. I've always had a good experience. Now, Ohana, on the other hand, I love Ohana dinner. Much to my disappointment, I've had some mediocre, that's what I'll call it, mediocre experiences over at breakfast at Ohana, over at the Polynesian. But I will also mention, honorable mention, that if you're looking for a breakfast, it's not character dining, but it is still delicious. I have enjoyed the Grand Floridian Cafe, the breakfast there. Me and the kids, I don't know if Adam's been there. I think he has, but I think it's been a while. Maybe, yeah. Now that I think about it, I think Adam and I did go there. But that one's a hidden gem as far as breakfast is concerned. We've enjoyed everything we've ordered there. Most people don't talk about it, and it's usually easy to get reservations. So if you're, and just strictly speaking to Magic Kingdom area restaurants. I guess if we expanded our discussion to all of Walt Disney World, there's certainly some really good breakfast places. But just right here around Magic Kingdom, those couple of spots are fantastic. They deserve honorable mention. In Kona Cafe. Kona Cafe breakfast. Their press pot coffee. I talked about that a little bit last week when I did some of the streams. Okay, we'll be off this monorail in just a second. Then we're gonna chat, we're gonna talk, I'm gonna check out all the chat that you guys got. But, you know, in true safety fashion, I need to hang on to I'm not standing up, or I'm saying I am standing up, so I have to make sure that I'm holding on to the handrail, because I would surely fall over for sure. Okay, I'm gonna let some of these families get off, and I'll come out behind them. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, now I can check the chat. How are you guys doing? Michael wants to know, I'll scroll back a little bit. Do I know anything about the virtual queues for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? I do not yet. I'm hoping to find out that information soon as well. Let me scroll back. Let me see here. Oh, Amy and Angie are coming back this summer. Awesome. Hopefully we'd say hello. Oh, wow. Shirley said, I was there Sunday and Cinderella came to watch the fireworks from behind the castle with us. Holy cow. Are you serious, Shirley? That is the best moment ever. Holy wow. I've never seen Cinderella just randomly. Well, she's got a meet and greet over that way. But that's amazing. That is amazing. I am extremely jealous. I love those types of experiences. Did Josh have a great birthday? Yes, he had a fantastic birthday. His birthday is technically on Friday, but because he's going to be out of town, I wanted to be able to spend kind of this prior week with him. So he had a wonderful birthday week, and then I'm taking him to a lunch of his choice on Friday morning before he heads out. And then, but yes, he had a wonderful time. We went to Volcano Bay, the water park over at Universal, and it was phenomenal. Adam and I will probably talk about that, or maybe I'll talk about it a little bit later. Hi, Rena. Thanks. Tylee said, I usually watch Disneyland streams, but it's fun to watch Walt Disney World stuff. Thanks. And it is so fun to see all of you guys and be back on tonight. I love it. I'm gonna go scan in here. I'm telling you, I have not been in the Magic Kingdom in a bit now. What, maybe 2 weeks, something like that? Because I did the stream last week with just kind of going around to the monorail resorts. And then other than our really super fun 8,000 subscriber live stream was so awesome. So it's been, yeah, almost 2 weeks. So I'm happy to be back. And when Adam said he had to test some stuff, I was like, oh my goodness, yes, I'm going. And I'm going right to Magic Kingdom. Andrew and Kara, Mary over on Facebook. Hello, Nancy, Susan, good to see you. Robin, Jocelyn, Kevin, Leah, good to see all of you guys over on Facebook. I'm just gonna scan in here. Dwana over on Facebook wants to know, did she hear that my mom is retiring? She is. So the deal is, my mom is not retiring from her Monday through Friday job. Okay, we're good. Thank you. Here we are. So my mom is not retiring from her Monday through Friday job. Let me get my phone out of my pocket here so I can check all the chat. I love this train station area up front here. Speaking of, I bet Mom is here tonight. Now that I think about it, because today is a Wednesday. Is today a Wednesday? I think so. Gosh, I've lost track of days so much. But yes, I believe that today is Wednesday. And so I think she's here tonight. Park Pass TV Dan can tell me. So I'll tell you my plan. So first I'll finish my mom's story. So Mom is still going to be working at her Monday through Friday day job. She works at the Cancer Center at the hospital downtown. She'll still be doing that, but she has been working 2 jobs for the last 10 years. So she works at Disney part-time, and she's always, for all 10 years, she's worked here on Main Street between the confectionery and the Main Street East shops, which is like the Pandora store, the theater store that changes, you know, merchandise all the time, themes. Oh good, Mom is working tonight. Okay. Yeah, and so I don't know, I bet, so Mom is retiring on Saturday, June 25th. Adam and I have been so busy at work this week. I'm telling you, I was working up to the moment that I hit the go live button for this live stream. I've just had some real things at work. I know we've all had those days, but this week has been so busy for me. So she is retiring and she'll be working on Saturday, June 24th. So Adam and I still need to discuss. We've been kind of running around like crazy with all of our work stuff, and then we had the kids that we're doing stuff with. And so Adam and I need to take a little bit of time to talk about what we want to do for a schedule next week. I have a good idea, but I don't ever post it without making sure that he's good with it, or what maybe we should modify or change. Oh, wow. I just watched the Town Square Theater, the meet and greet for Mickey Mouse. I literally just watched it flip and go up 20 minutes in one flip. I guess they got a lot of people all at once. That's wild. So I need to talk with him and tell him, hey, well, what do we want to do for the next 2 weeks? And so I've got it all put together, but we need to take some time, probably tomorrow or Saturday, so we can put out the schedule. Shirley said she looked for Mom on Sunday, but didn't see her. Sunday, yes, she was working last Sunday, actually. You know, a lot of times they've been scheduling her. I mean, you know, give or take. Sometimes she doesn't always like to work on the weekends on the morning because she'll sleep in, maybe do some errands or light housekeeping, and then she'll head in and work the evening shift. But here, we'll get this awesome view of Main Street down here for a little while I talk. So I'm deciding if we're gonna do a live stream that Saturday, Mom's last day, or if we'll just go and take some photos, you know, to kind of commemorate it, but I don't know. Oh, great. Michael said the stream from the Contemporary Roof was great. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I remember you over on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I will butcher this. It's Z, maybe ILL Goskus TV. I definitely remember you. Welcome back. Sarah is packing for her trip to Florida next week. You know what? Don't be like me. Don't pack like the night before. I'm awful about that. Like I feel like I can barely get together. 100 Acre Wood, how are you? Hello. Nessa, hello. Megan, good to see you. Oh, well, hello Eddie as well, and a shout out to Amy for her birthday. Brenda, hello. Michelle Kidwell, hello. AR Glover, hello. Oh, so tonight is going to be an awesome night.
Have a good one.
Let me kind of step off to the side here where people don't think I'm crazy standing in the middle of the road. And I'll chat with you guys. I'll put it on, you know, my favorite trash can right here. This is always a fun one here. So I can talk to you guys for a quick second and we can talk about what we're going to do tonight. So let me pop this out so that I can go in front of the camera and you can see me for a hot, quick second. How are you guys doing? I'll put my backpack on here to give my back a little rest. How are you guys doing? Happy Thursday. I am so excited to be here. I think tonight is going to be chef's kiss awesome because we're going to take this new camera that we bought right before we went to Disneyland. It got its first run over at the M80s live stream. So if you haven't seen the M80s live stream from a couple weeks back, it looked stunning. So I've been dying to take the new camera and way up to close to the castle and do a fabulous live stream up close of Happily Ever After and give it a good run through with our equipment. I think it's going to look unbelievable. And so you can see here a little bit. Here, look. I've got my Tinkerbell necklace on because I feel like it's kind of like my good luck charm. I feel like, you know when I started this? I started this when we were doing the countdown to the last enchantment. So we did like the last, oh my gosh, it was wild. I think we did 10 days in a row of like the last 8 enchantments and like the first happily ever after. So we did like, I think 10 or so back to back to back. And I wanted to see Tinkerbell every single night. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have to see her. We have to see her. And every time I went out, because Adam and I flipped, I made sure to wear my Tinkerbell necklace as like a good luck charm. And we didn't get to see Tinkerbell the last time that the fireworks went off. You know, I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes, you know, safety first. Sometimes she just has other obligations. She's a busy lady. So maybe she had to attend to Peter and the Lost Boys. But nonetheless, I've worn it tonight because we're going to be up close. So when we're up close, I can't go hanging around and going on all the rides up until the last minute, because if you watch some of our live streams, you know, hey, let's tool around, let's go on back to back to back rides, and then I can squeak in like right here, like right around me back here in Main Street at the very last minute, usually, especially if it's just me. We can't quite do that tonight because we want to be up close and you got to save a spot. So that's why we called tonight Up Close, Amazing Happily Ever After, but we're going to have a chat. You guys are going to have to help me talk. I've got a list of Disney you know, news and current events that are in my head that I did some research before I came tonight. So we have some talking points. We got plenty of things to chat about because I think I'll have to watch it. We'll go into Tomorrowland and then we'll kind of loop around and we'll check and see how packed it is and if I need to get my spot sooner rather than later. So we'll kind of have to play it by ear. So a lot of it will be kind of me standing in the one spot to make sure we got the best place up there up front. And then we'll chat. We'll have a lot of night of chat. But we got some good rides in some of the last couple streams. So I think it's still going to be a lot of fun. So with that, let me come around the other side so that we can do this. I'm excited to hang out with you guys tonight so much. So while I do that, let me get myself all, here we go. Pick the camera back up. And I was smart tonight because it's 95 degrees. I brought myself a bottle of water. No more can I just come out willy-nilly. And yes, you can get free cups of water, but you know, when you're talking and you're having a great time, there's only, you know, sometimes you forget and then you're really thirsty and you just want something right away. Barry's gonna ninja watch. Sounds good to me. Hi, Pixie Dust, run. Oh my gosh, Diane. Yes, that is gonna be awesome. Diane cannot wait because next Thursday, her daughter's wedding is here at Disney. Sunday, June 25th is the actual date. That is going to be gorgeous. I can't wait. You know, if you have an opportunity to message us some photos, I would love to see it. I love that kind of stuff. It makes me so happy and it's usually so gorgeous. Tom, how are you? So let's see what the crowds are looking like tonight. It's 8 o'clock, so an hour and 20 minutes to the fireworks. You know, this is pretty normal on any given day. There's even a lot of space along the curbs where people can sit still. This time of night is kind of give or take. Sometimes it's packed and people are just sitting, taking a seat on the curb, and other times it's not so busy. It's not so bad yet. Nicole, how are you? Oh my gosh, Hannah's gonna enjoy going to celebrate her birthday early this summer until September. Hannah, that sounds like a great idea over on Facebook. Kevin, hello. Good to see everybody on Facebook. Hope you guys are doing awesome tonight. Sunset is my favorite time in the Magic Kingdom. It really, really is. Don't mind me. I'm just leisurely walking, seeing what's going on, checking out everything. Jared, hello. So let's see how things are looking. Yeah. So the fireworks are at 9:20 these days. I appreciate that. Not too late, not too early. So we'll just kind of meander. So there's two. There's some disability areas for fireworks viewing over here. I know Adam and I don't always point them out. You can kind of see it roped off. But off to my left, there's also some spots. I'll kind of tool over there. But one thing that I learned when we spent some time with Dan, our cast member friend, who taught us a lot about disability assistance is, see, this is one of the disability areas as well. You'll notice how already it's an hour and a half, about an hour and 20 minutes until fireworks time. It's still already getting busy over there. So sometimes, although not ideal, sometimes you can find better spots that are more suited just in normal areas rather than always parking in the specific disability area. Just something to note. Oh my gosh, Melissa with a super chat, $20 super chat. Got my Park Pass TV tank top in the mail today. So excited to wear it this summer in my upcoming trip to Disney at the end of September. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, well thank you so much. I need to buy more myself. I know you guys are really liking the bright yellow, but I'm kind of like, I'm trying to wear the same outfits all the time. I know that sounds weird, but I tend to notice it's kind of nice for live streamers like us. If we wear the same thing often in the park, you know, unless I'm out and about on my own stuff, doing things, to wear the same shirt and the same, I have like 3 pairs of blue shorts and having my white top on, then I'm easily recognizable. Like you can't, there's no way you can't miss me. And then if somebody wants to say hello, which I am shocked, it's more often than not people do, then they can see, oh, it's the white shirt and the blue shorts. So here's where I'm gonna be tonight. I am gonna be right in this section. You can see there's a lot of space here. So we got some time to hang out. And ideally, this is my trash can. I affectionately call it my trash can because it's easy for me to put the camera down on it and give my back a rest. But we have this stunning view of the castle. I'm not gonna, here, I'll pan up a little bit so you can see it better. But we'll have this amazing view of the castle. It always works really well because they tend to have a lot of, and I'm gonna give away my secret, okay, you guys? I'm gonna give away a little of my secret. This area tends to be not as jam-packed because a lot of strollers tend to come up here because it is up, you can see, up on a curb. So a lot of strollers don't bother to go down into the street. They'll just kind of park in this little blocked area. So as you can imagine, more strollers take up more space, and it's not so many people like shoulder to shoulder to shoulder to shoulder. Like this, that's what will happen down here in this area. When they, at the last minute, they'll have everybody just come shoulder to shoulder to shoulder, and it gets really packed and crowded. So up here, I really love just a few feet away, equally a good view, this little area here. And they keep a walkway, as you can see here. This walkway stays here until about 20 minutes before. And 20 minutes before they collapse it all in, the cast members come out and then they fill it all up. Once the cast members that are down here in the middle have gotten out, then they fill it, all these walkways up. Crazy. 100 Acre Wood said that's her railing. Yes, you know what, and I fully support that. You know, sometimes we all got a little spot. We all got a little spot. We'll see. There's a gentleman there who is using the trash can right now, but he is leaning on it, so, you know, I guess I'll allow it. I'm just kidding. Hi, Vicky. Good to see you. Teresa wanted to know if she saw a new Tinkerbell wand on the cart. I'll take a look at some of the carts as I walk by. Diane said severe thunder showers here, and you keep losing your voice. Oh, that's a bummer. Do you guys feel this way? I always feel like in the summertime, you know, they always talking about January and people having colds and flu in the winter. But I'm telling you, I feel, maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I probably am a little bit. And Adam would definitely agree with that. But our family, I swear, always has a summer cold, you know? Oh, 200 stars from Nicole. Well, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, Nicole. Did I get to see The Little Mermaid? Yes, we did. Let me see here. Oh man, and then we'll take a look at this. Andrew said, did you see that the spires at the top of the castle had to be repainted due to sun damage? I'm not really surprised by that, quite frankly. You know, it's pretty brutal here. Yeah, so I feel like it's any time now that, like, you know, the summer cold season will come around. So I'm waiting for somebody in the family. It always works out that way. Vicky wants to know, have I missed a ride? No, because actually tonight we unfortunately will not be doing rides. We're gonna walk around, we're gonna chat, but I wanna make sure we're up close. And if you're up close, that means I can't hang out on all the rides. It's a lot more difficult to ride the rides and then squeak in up at the front. And on any given day, it can be tough to tell how much time you have to get a spot at the front. Some days, you know, it's 8 o'clock now, or 8:10, so you got an hour and 10 minutes until the fireworks. Sometimes you can get a decent spot, you know, 45 minutes before, half an hour before, that if you're lucky. But, so we're gonna have to get there reasonably early and hang out and chat for a while. I know, if Adam was here, he would ride the People Mover. Well, I can see, if there's nobody on the People Mover, we're right here. I could probably do that and then head out to ensure my location, and we can chit chat for a while. So we've got a lot of streams planned with rides that we're gonna put out. I was mentioning a little bit earlier, where Adam and I just need time to, you know, see each other, because since being back at work, it's been so busy. Oh, and somebody asked, I didn't get to finish my sentence. Somebody asked earlier if over on Facebook, did we see The Little Mermaid? We did, right before we took our few days off here. This is a little bit here for the People Mover, probably 15 minutes or so. But I'll walk around because there's good things around here that I want to check out and I want to talk about. You know, why don't we do the Carousel Progress? I haven't been on there in a while. We could do that, or we could just you know, hang around for a bit. Maybe Carousel of Progress I could do. If we ride the People Mover, you're right, we should blame you. Let's go in Carousel of Progress. I see them opening up the door. I haven't been in there forever. I don't think even Adam has been in there in quite some time. So they are just now letting everybody in, so we can just kind of walk right in. I haven't been on here in quite some time. So I'll go into Carousel of Progress. We'll check this out. Oh, Nick, your family will be there in 12 days. That's awesome. Here. I'll go over here. Here. We'll sit towards the front because we can, because it sounds like fun. And just remember, for the enjoyment of everybody around me, I'm not going to talk during the show. So if you don't mind, just put lots of chat in. Oh, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow. I agree.
Welcome to the Walt Disney Carousel Pro. This presentation will last around 20 minutes.
Oh, Vicky's going to stay at Bay Lake Tower in 32 days.
For your own safety,
Now
please
I'm
remain
excited.
seated at all times. If you are unable to stay for the entire presentation, we ask you to gather your belongings and exit now through the doors at the back of the theater. We invite you to come back when you can stay for the whole presentation. Once again, welcome to the Walt Disney Carousel of Progress. For the courtesy of all guests, please remain seated at all times and supervise those little ones. Thank you.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Well, you're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. And there's a dream, that's the start. Keep almost as free, find the heart.
It's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Yeah, it looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. The moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. To make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Oh, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get the laundry off the line before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up.
I'm not going to say I told you so.
Boy, you gotta come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Now, James, I thought I told you to ask my permission before using my new stereoscope. It's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la. So that's what will teach you to clean a hoochie coochie, eh, Dad?
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis, and now you put that away before your mother finds it.
Oh, Dad.
You heard me. Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
She keeps that thing going all day long. Progress.
Oh, Papa.
Yes, Patricia?
Papa, all these people. I'm indecent.
Don't worry, Patricia. They're friends. That's our teenage daughter. She's getting ready to go to a Valentine's dance across town on one of those new horseless trolleys.
I think it's very romantic for taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this evening.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and yours.
Now, you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me? Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress...
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And And boy, nobody hits that old horse hide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Correct. That's the third one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Uh-oh. And I blow the whole neighborhood again. Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks! Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume.
Up while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, it's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crossley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
We're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event tonight. Mayor Beaterfield is about...
Oh, Patricia.
Yes, Father?
Better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the help wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now, and we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes, and thanks to our automatic dishwasher, oh, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says, we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, dear? Give him a lift, you big love.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Dad, I think college is really swell. You should give it a try.
Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight?
Oh, yes. And I'm probably lose a few more inches by then since I'm going with that rainbow girlfriend.
Well, friend, what fun!
He's coming after headless horseman.
It's this!
Come on, Ben. That claw for Howard. You're going with Mr. Rattlesnake.
Oh, poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement in something called a rumpus room. And we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my rump. A room.
How do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality,
it's a dream come true for you and me.
so there's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey, everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh,
big deal. Anybody can do that voice-activated stuff. Watch this. Roar, beep.
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Temperature increase to 375. Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You gotta lose them, Grandma. Thanks to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything your father tells it to do.
Ooh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
I can't believe all the new gadgets they've got now. You know, in my day,
Oh, no. You're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
hey, Trish, for a while we didn't even have a house phone. Not to mention laser discs and high-def TV. Everything is automated today, including that.
No privacy is all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. Anyway, you guys don't know how good you got it nowadays.
You know, my grandpa told me the very same thing when I was a kid.
Take that, you nincompoop!
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975.
Temperature increase to 975. Big mode overload. Command error.
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What?
Big mode complete. Enjoy your meal. Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
Man, what a game. I really smoked those guys. Looks like I'm resident flying ace now.
Oh, that's 2 out of 3, Grandma.
Later, kid. Boy, that was fun. What will they think of next?
Who knows? We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
Well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away.
Man is a dream, that's the stuff.
He follows his dream with flying cars.
When it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Thank you for joining us on Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. We hope you've enjoyed this tribute to the 1964 Carousel of Progress from the New York World's Fair. Please gather all of your personal belongings and exit through the doors located at the back of the theater. Have a great, big, beautiful day. And remember, tomorrow is just a dream away.
And just like that, you know, we walk in, it's light out, and we walk out, it's dark. Kind of like a little bit of that stream. That's okay. Things happen. You know, you got to roll with the punches. You just got to roll with the punches. We did a little ducking, swerving, rolling. We got the stream back going. Thanks for your patience with that. Well, what is most important is now we absolutely have to get up front so that we can get our spot up close for Happily Ever After. And make sure we're all good. Let me bring up the chat here a little bit. We'll head, so I will say, although that is one of the longer attractions here in Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World, if you get stuck on that people mover, there's been times that I've been stuck on the people mover and we've been on there like well over 30 minutes. So I'm always nervous if I'm crunched for time, like having the people mover stuck and it stops at least, 4 or 5 times and then having issue. Oh, isn't that song gets in your head? And I'm sure I'm gonna be singing it into tonight. Love Pugs, hello you. Navy SEALs, hello. Yes, we definitely need to have some pretzel bread pudding when we're not on our fitness journey diet that we are right now. So after our 75 days, maybe that will be our cheat after we finish our 75-day diet program. We're going to continue eating much more healthy, but after we're done with this challenge, then we'll plan to do, we'll pick some treats that we've been wanting. Maybe pretzel bread pudding will be on it. I know, I love singing. Although, since it was so hot today, I feel like most of the people around me, they were looking pretty tired and exhausted. Oh, look at this castle sunset photo. Beautiful. Hi, Elizabeth. I'll talk about the diet in just a minute once we get up to our spot. But it is a surprise stream today because we had a couple of technical items that we were working on and fixing. So we decided to send me out today, give it a whirl. So that last little bit of time where the stream went down, Adam's at home because he's sitting there watching things and managing things and tweaking what we need to tweak. So there may be occasions like that. And I'm assuming as we get up here, we should be a lot better.
Main Street, right this way. Yeah, you're heading towards.
Well, this filled up pretty fast in 20 minutes, but that's okay. There's a lot of room over here. No sweat, no sweat. I'm not gonna have my trash can that I love so much. Let's see if I can squeak by over here and get a good spot. So I'm not over as much as I'd like to be, but we're in a pretty good area here. So we'll be watching it from this spot right here. And this will be perfect. So, actually, yeah, I think this will be great. Right here should be good. I was debating. Let me check one thing, guys. Let me scope out my spot here a little bit. See, I should have just hung out here for a little bit to get my trash can spot that I like so much. So I prefer not to be standing, like I prefer to be standing behind the trash can, but in this case, I can get this spot right here, which is equally pretty good. So I think it's doable. So how about this one right here? We'll stand on this side so that we can see the... There. I'll put the... This gives me a chance to let my arm rest while we sit and wait here. Okay, so here we are. Hopefully the balloons. I know, that's why I kind of wanted to come around the front of the trash cans here. I am down onto the road and not necessarily on the curb, but that's okay. Here, I can kind of be, there we go. Then I'm out of people's way. Then I'm not bothering anybody. Okay, I took a step up. Okay, much better, much better. I found a spot here so that I could stand up on the curb. We might hear the bangs of the trash can for a little bit, but bear with me. So, how are you guys doing tonight? I'll answer Diana's question here while I'm waiting. Diana wanted to know, how is the diet going? So Adam and I are doing a program called 75 Hard. And the premise of it is, it's more of a challenge. So Adam and I have done a lot of training things over the years. You know, we've trained for marathons. We've you know, we've done other various he's trained much more than I have. He's trained for triathlons as well. And I think that we've kind of run the gamut. And so over the last, I'll speak for myself, over the last year, I've had a lot of excuses, and I've kind of put fitness and kind of keeping motivated on the back burner while I took care of Harper and the kids. So I've needed it kind of a kick in the butt. And so I've been looking at this program for a long time. I've been looking at this program for a long time, and there's some rules to it. So what you have to do is it's for 75 days, and you need to pick a diet, whatever the diet may be. So in my case, I'm doing more like clean eating. So I'm doing low carb, focusing on like veggies and chicken. And I have to have a little bit of carbs, like wheat bread. Like I'll have like maybe a slice of toast or a low carb wrap during the day. But Adam's cut back a lot. Like Adam's really eating just chicken and veggies pretty much most all the time. And he's taken it really, really seriously. And then you have to do 2 workouts a day, 45 minutes each. So, and there's no specifics on the diet or on the workout. So you can do, in my case and Adam's case, usually we do one walk during the day, a 45-minute walk. And then we run for the other workout. Or in my case, it depends how I'm feeling. Like if I have a day that's really crazy and maybe my body's just super exhausted, I will, I'll just go ahead and do like maybe I did yoga one day. So something that's like lower impact, not so crazy. And then you have to read a motivational book. 10 pages. Did you get through? Yes. I just want to make sure.
Yep, hold on,
a motivational book. And then you have to take a photo of yourself every day and drink a gallon of water. So it's a lot of things. And we have like an app to like check it off. but we've done really well. We've done everything successfully every day. I personally think that I am already seeing some benefits for sure, especially cutting way back and working out. When I was just doing like, you know, all the steps that we take live streaming is a lot, but I don't count those towards my workouts right now for this program. I go ahead and I do 2 extra workouts on top of our live streaming and such. So it's going really good. So far, so good. Ken says we want to come to Disney World, my wife and I, November of 2024. That's awesome. You know, it's never too early to start planning because there's a lot that goes into Walt Disney World. Disney Parks lover AZ, hello. Oh, yes, and hello, Mindy. I saw you come in during the Carousel of Progress. Elizabeth, yeah, we do have a surprise stream today. You'll note that, like I said, Adam is at home in the production central. He's looking at everything that we're trying to make sure is working. You can see the cast members are getting everybody ready over here. You can see kind of his lighted wand. They're trying to push everybody forward as much as possible. Okay. Speaking of,
si quieres una foto, le haces así, ahí, así. ¿Quieres una foto? Sí, así la foto.
Hi Nancy, how are you? I just got to help Adam with, he has a request here. Adam wants me to reset something really quick. Okay.
No, Sheila. No, Mama, te
Okay. I'll hold this up right here. Just need to reset some things for Adam, like I said. You can see all these cast members down ahead of us that are pushing everybody together as much as possible.
No, dice que no te puedes estar en la calle, que el rey lo movieron de ahora de Halloween y Navidad, que ya lo hicieron más temprano, a las 5.
No, ya.
Que lo pueden, que ahorita va a hacer el show porque pusieron el show de los cuentos con los.
So guys, I think that this spot here is going to be beautiful. So a couple of things I want to talk about. There's some Disney news going on while I check in with you guys. So this week, Disney has been, and last week, Disney's been talking a few pretty awesome things. They are going through their halfway to the holidays announcements. So they've been putting out holiday merchandise, sneak peeks. They're doing some holiday treats around Walt Disney World and Disneyland to celebrate halfway to the holidays. So this week they put out Mickey and Minnie's holiday attire for Disneyland and Disney Cruise Line, and tomorrow they're going to be putting out Walt Disney World's Mickey and Minnie's outfit for when Mickey and Minnie are here at Walt Disney World. So most definitely is really, really exciting. I'm looking forward to that because I did love Disneyland. Their outfits. So it's a little loud in this area right now while they're pushing everybody together. But it should get, the noise and the view here should calm down in a little while. In addition, I'm expecting, they have put out the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party tickets. So I'm expecting with their halfway to the holidays, they are going to be putting out all of the dates for the holidays as well. The Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which I'm really looking forward to.
Nada se pone la cara, nada.
So those are kind of some of the announcements as far as halfway to the holidays that they've been putting out that I've been really enjoying so far this week, following along. If you haven't already, go ahead onto Disney Parks or Disney Parks blog. That's their official announcement on Facebook and their website, and so the information comes directly from them. Also, kind of big Disney news this week. I don't know if it's news, but something fun that they've been talking about is over at the Hollywood Studios. They have like a pop-up bar where they are serving drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, over at Hollywood Studios outside the Indiana Jones Theater. And they also have photo spots in there and that you can go take to celebrate the 30th anniversary in the new film. So I'm excited to head over to Hollywood Studios very soon. Very interesting. I see them, Andrew pointed this out to us over on Facebook. Here, I see them kind of testing some lighting on the castle spires over there. We'll see if they flip it back on. But they were just testing some lighting there. You know, before the fireworks start, you can, if you take enough time, you can sit there and watch. You know, the engineers go around, they make sure things are working, they test them out. Fireworks, you know, pyrotechnics people are up there. So we'll see if they are testing any more lights up there. Commander Calico, how are you? Oh, Becky, very true. It's Happy Flag Day. Can I zoom in on Tinkerbell? Of course I will. That is important to tonight's endeavor. So, here. So, don't fret, everybody. I know that there's... Oh, don't. When we get started, nobody will be in the shop. Don't worry. They're oh, yeah, it's okay. When we get started, people all shuffle and change, and it's not a big deal at all. Like it's not worth it right now to kind of move around, put the camera in a special spot or anything, because people are sitting on the ground right now. Like there's a huge family right next to me on the ground. They're like really spread out, eating dinner, eating like Casey's Corner hot dogs. And so when it comes time for the fireworks, all these people are gonna stand up and kind of shuffle. And then this is what Adam and I do all the time. We have to then move around and then we figure out where everybody stands. And then once the fireworks start, then we can move the camera in between wherever that ends up. There's an art, I think, to just plain, you know, moving in between people. I think that's half the battle. Earl, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Diana Murphy, thank you. Yeah, so good news. We're about 20 minutes out, well, 25 minutes out. And then, well, this is interesting. I don't know if this is true or not. I have not seen Disney note this, but when I flipped open my Facebook to check the chat over there, the first thing is WDW News Today, who is, if you ask Adam, they're right a lot of the time. If you ask me, I'd say 75% of the time. They are reporting that the Magic Kingdom will not have the Cinderella Castle dream lights for the holiday season. And by dream lights, I mean all of those, here I'll point it out, like all those little icicle lights, if you will, up on the spires. They are reporting that that's not going to happen, speaking of us talking about holiday festivities. That will make me very sad because I actually really love all of that. Over on Facebook, lots of stars over there to support the stream. Thank you so much. Diane Moses, 100 stars. I know I missed some of these from quite some time ago while I was in the ride and such and getting situated. Audrey Johnson, hello to my favorite streaming family. Hello to you. And Charles sent stars, 200 stars over there. Thank you so much. Oh, so I'm going to be really sad if that's the case. You know, I'm going to be really bummed out. Over on Facebook, a few minutes ago, Kara said she wished she could do the fitness challenge that we were talking about. She's very unmotivated. Well, you know, one thing that I was thinking to myself, it's going to be on a phone. It's not going to be on the big camera that we carry around. But I'm thinking about,
Put this tray over.
oh, sure. Oh, here. Excuse me. Sorry. There she goes. Sorry, guys. Putting the tray away for families around me. I was thinking about doing on maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays or like Wednesdays and Fridays, like 2 mornings a week, bringing you guys live on my walk every morning. And we'll just chit chat and we'll walk for 45 minutes. And you can come and you can walk outside with me wherever you are, or you can have morning coffee with me. I'm thinking about that, you know, and then you guys can join in and set your calendar or your stuff for wherever you might be. So Amanda over on Facebook wants to know, can handicapped people have fun there? Yes, there is a lot of access for anybody who is handicapped or need any kind of disability assistance. In my opinion, Disney does a phenomenal job with working to accommodate needs of all sorts. So no matter your needs, you can do a little research. If you have any basic questions, you can message Adam and I, and we'll be happy to answer some basic questions about access and how to use things and what to do if you need any of that assistance, and who to at least direct you to. Hi, Keith. How are you? Keith is watching for a few minutes Epcot Forever from his hotel room. That's awesome. It's about to start any minute. Donna Keegan, 100 stars over on Facebook. Thank you for supporting the stream.
What, Emma?
Oh, the bugs are getting me a little bit tonight. Oh, and Richard. It's Richard's birthday. Richard is our friend out in California. Now, he has come out to Disneyland to see us the last couple times that we've been over there. And it was wonderful to meet Richard. It is his birthday today, so if you guys could put some birthday well wishes in the comments, that would be awesome. Catherine from Australia, good to see you. What presents did my son get? Well, we had a big birthday for him. He We
Yeah, I'll take
took
the doll
him
back
to
then.
a beautiful vacation home. Adam just finished a nice video about it that we're going to put out probably early next week. And then we posted some pictures, and then we took him and his friends to Volcano Bay, the big water park at Universal Studios, which was so much fun. And then his actual birthday is Friday, so we're going to take him out for
Watch where
lunch.
you're going, okay?
So,
Emma, when the fireworks start, you're going to come over here now. Okay, when the fireworks start. Okay?
So, you know, that's what he's doing for his birthday. He's having a great time. So right now you can see kind of, this is our shot for tonight. Now, I'm not zoomed in any way. I'm resting the phone or the camera on a trash can right here. But once we're really close to getting started, I'll move and I'll zoom in, and it will be fabulous. Don't worry, guys. So if you're looking at the screen and thinking, you know, it's off kilter here, it's not centered, and you know, don't worry. We've got an excellent zoom, and we can. I'll move around once everybody kind of gets settled, because there's lots of people around me, like a lot, that are just sitting on the ground right now. And once they get up, then people shift, and then I can make better decisions on where I'll stand with the camera. So don't stress, everybody.
Oh, watch out, Emma.
Carrie said, I can't wait to see it up close. We'll be there on the 4th and back for Happily Ever After in the 6th. That's awesome. That's awesome. We are going to be here on the 3rd and the 4th. So that should be amazing. So hopefully we can say hello. What time are the fireworks tonight? They are going to be at 9:20. So you're 18 minutes away. So we are, about 18 minutes away. And like I said, don't worry. In a few minutes, everybody will get settled. You know, they'll kind of get in whatever spot that they're going to stand for the fireworks, and then I'll move the camera around to the best spot. But for right now, as you can, this one right here.
That one there? Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm going to throw
Excuse
this
me.
away real quick.
There you go. Here, you got it?
Thank you.
That ice cream be messy.
Oh my God. Don't sit over here.
Oh. Oh my gosh. The nice lady that came over, she had two hands full of these melted ice creams that just were not doing well. And they were like melting all over her hands, the poor lady, and she's trying to get them to the trash without spilling them all over herself. I know you all have been there. What equipment are we testing tonight? We're doing some back-end testing. So connections and working with the modems and that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much what we're working on. June 16th is the best birthday day. My son is turning 5. Well, June 16th is my son's 16th birthday. It'll be his golden birthday. So I'm super excited about that. So we've been celebrating kind of all week. And oh my gosh, Josh would kill me, but I said, you know, Josh, it's your 16th birthday. I want to take you to, you know, someplace, wherever you want to go. Wherever you want to go for lunch, I want to do something special. We can go to like a Disney buffet. We can go over to Universal. Just a minute, guys.
Okay, that's fine. We'll move off to the side. I don't think we're going to be able to get past. To get there.
If he walks, can we get there?
Maybe.
I can pull up his stroller.
Yeah, probably.
One second, guys.
Bud, hold on.
go. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had to take a quick second because a pretty big family was trying to squeak through, get to other friends or family of theirs, like way in the middle, and that's real tough. So they were trying to fold up their stroller and all their stuff and get way in the middle of that packed crowd. Ugh. So anyway, so I asked Josh, hey, you know, do you want to go to Universal or maybe City Works Brewing at Disney Springs and watch some baseball games on the big screen, or NBC Sports Grill, anything. And I don't know if you guys have these where you live. It is a national chain, but literally what he requested to me today, he's like, can we go to Cheddar's? And Cheddar's is like, it's just American food. I was like, you know, buddy, if that's what you want and that makes your heart happy, we will go to Cheddar's. It's just like burgers, ribs. I'm trying to think of a similar type restaurant to Cheddar's, but I did laugh. So let me get back to these. Diana said the vacation house looked beautiful. Thank you. Philly's girl said today was my last day of work for the summer. Oh, well, that's awesome. Thankful for living 10 minutes from the beach. I would love to go to the beach. I love it so much. Molly, hello. That's a good reason to ask. Well, my name is Kristen. Sorry I can't come in front of the camera because there is a million people in front of me. As you can see, I am locked in here, bumper to bumper, shoulder to shoulder. But I will say hello on camera when the fireworks are over in a little while. My name is Kristen, and he and my husband, Adam, also live streams with me, but he is at home. He is working on everything behind the scenes right now. And so if you are new to the channel, like I said, my name is Kristen, my husband's name is Adam, and we live stream tons of Walt Disney World stuff, including some exciting, fun things like fireworks up close like we're doing here tonight. We do Universal, we do SeaWorld, so just a variety of things. So if you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you join the channel and hang out more often. We are normally live on Sunday nights. Sunday nights is our like normal night. This last Sunday was like one of the only nights of the year that we did not live stream because we were celebrating my son's 16th birthday, as I was just talking about. Oh, and we have Frogger fireworks. Yes, after the fireworks, we almost always, well, not always, but we try to put a little frog on the screen so that we can have some fun with all the people. Oh yeah, ma'am, ma'am.
Need to throw this away. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, sorry. Oh, I'm getting pushed and shoved. Here. Here you go.
We got this one.
There we go. Watch your step. Oh, it is getting crowded and packed tonight. I will tell you, this is one of the nights where it is getting wild and crazy down here. Wow. Bessie and Kushner packing our suitcases right now to head down to Disney World this weekend. I hope we run into you too. We'll be putting out our schedule a little bit later this week, probably on Saturday, because I gotta be able to talk to Adam a little bit. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. They're trying to cram in at the last minute. This is rough.
Thank you. I appreciate it because I'll be able to provide it.
This is going, you guys, I'm just going to tell you right now. Normally I have room to breathe. There is no room to breathe here tonight. People are just crowding in at the last minute. Hi, Johnny. Christina, you'll be here in July. Fantastic. Calvo Go 2002 says she's sitting outside the Magic Kingdom. Will my magic band still do the effects? You know what? I think so. I think it does reach out there. I haven't been out there to test it recently. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. It was packed at Animal Kingdom. It's been, you know, I will tell you, it's been crazy and packed everywhere recently. So we will do the best with what we got. I see already there's a lot of kids up on shoulders, but we'll do the best with what we got tonight. I think I'll still get a good view.
Yes, Emma. This again?
Diana said, do I know while there'll be no dream lights? I didn't get to read the article. So you can, I again was just checking on our Facebook stream, and I came across it as I was trying to get to our page. So you can probably check that out on, I think, WGW News Today or something. I think it was on Facebook. You can see what their article says. I'm not sure why.
Lots of security to protect everybody. Because if they're so popular, they don't want people to go into their homes.
Yeah, summer season is definitely upon us, guys. And again, like I said, we have about 7 minutes until the fireworks go off. Don't worry too much about what the camera looks like right now. I'm just giving my arm a rest because it is an 18-minute show. So I'll be moving and kind of shuffling around people to hopefully get the best view that I can with the kids around me. So I'll move the camera when people kind of get settled in a few minutes, and then you'll have a much better view of the castle. Are we going to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure? Of course, for sure. Welcome everybody to the stream. I hope you guys are doing great. If you are new on Facebook or YouTube, please hit the follow button over on Facebook and the subscribe button on YouTube. We are trying really hard to get to 10,000 subscribers, and we were so amazed to get to 8,000 last Sunday, and it just keeps going up every day. It's amazing.
You gotta put your legs down.
Hi, Brenda. I'm Felicia. Oh, David Leo, 100 stars. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. You hope Erin is on the stream soon. You know, right now she's doing a little bit of hiatus. I mentioned this very briefly, and I'm just going to leave it at this. Like, she has a few medical things that we're working through, and she's just fine. Don't worry, guys. But I'm not going to say much more than that. So if she's with us, we're going to refrain from putting her on the camera for a little bit while she works through these things, and just allow her a little bit of privacy over the next few months while we work through a few of the things that she has going on. But don't worry, she's around. Hi, Darlene. Now, the one thing that I hope tonight, I really, really hope, oh, I love when the castle turns colors here. Now, again, like I said, don't stress. I know that there's some kids up and about here. I'm gonna move the camera at the last minute, but I'm giving my arm a little break.
Doesn't that look like your castle at home? Yeah.
So we have about 4 minutes. I'm just going to reset something for Adam.
You can't even rent. You gotta like win or something, or you gotta be famous. And there's like a guest book you can sign there. I'll show you videos.
Okay. So now is a good time. Now is a good time, guys, to go ahead, go get your snack, go get your drink. You have about 4 minutes to go grab that. We're gonna have an excellent view of the castle here. And then also of Tinkerbell. So let me get everything together here for Adam. So Adam, if you're listening, I'm taking care of that item that you asked right now. Actually, it is coming up right now, so you can take a look.
Why don't you stand right here and lean on Daddy?
Also, a final note. We are working with a few things in the background right now. So it should go well, but heaven forbid there's a real crazy issue. I apologize in advance. We are doing a few test things, but you know, just like in Carousel Progress, we'll bring it right back.
I just took one. Isn't it pretty?
Oh, there went a
Aw, thanks Diana and Teresa. Johnny October, new subscriber, thank you.
Donnie, get it.
Aw, thanks Tanya. Thank you everybody for your thoughts about Aaron. Yeah, I don't want you guys to worry. There's nothing like life-threatening or anything, but there's just some things that she has going on and medically. And while we work with her doctors and we work through some things, we're gonna give her privacy, and if she's on, you know, it will be, you know, something that she really wants to do versus just her tagging along. So she may come on a little bit, but she also, Erin has summer camp in July. So she has some time where she's not even home in July. So she's got a really wonderful summer planned as well. Aw, thanks guys. Okay, we only have 1 minute. I'm gonna put my phone away, guys. So I'm not gonna be able to look at the chat, so I can focus on the stream and positioning the camera in a way that's best for everybody to see. So I'm going to, just remember I won't be able to talk so that I'm mindful of the people around me. But go ahead. We love it when you put in lots of chat and sing along and have a great time. And then I'll chat afterwards. Adam is at home watching everything, so he will be hanging out with you guys. And then sometimes my phone just generally loses signal when we're so close, because look at this. Uh-oh, here we go.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we are meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Ready to begin. Let the wonder take hold. We draw you in. Watch the moment unfold. Strong and free that we're meant to follow. Setting out for a new tomorrow. Every step we take brings a new hope. New day. Every choice we make helps us find our own way. Every wish finding point into motion, guiding you with our hearts wide We would be waiting for me. Where the clouds will cheer when they see my face. And the voice keeps saying, this is where I'm at today.
And so our journey comes to an end. But yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and follow your happy ending.
In all the world, we change by the way we live every day. When we reach the sky, we all have the courage to fly.
Oh, did you guys love that? Oh my gosh, how was it? Okay, bear with me just a minute. Let me give you this great view while I check everything out. I am trying to make sure that everything that Adam needs is plugged in.
Make sure you stay seated. Stay seated and keep your feet in the park.
Adam, I know you're listening, and I'm telling you, everything is where it needs to be. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Okay guys, I'm trying to fix some connection issues. The stream may go black in just a second. Be 1 minute, okay? I'm trying to fix this connection for us. Okay guys. Bear with me just a second here. Adam, tell me very quickly, in or out?
Oh, sorry. Would you happen to know which way the Haunted Mansion is?
The Haunted Mansion, the best way to go right now behind the castle is blocked because of the fireworks. You see straight ahead over there? Go down that hallway right there. Yep, right straight ahead. And then you'll make a right.
Awesome. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
see you later. Have a fun time. Okay. Well, I hope that you guys liked our pop-up stream. I'm just trying to get my own signal back here. Talk to you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. while I get everything together here. Watching from the Philippines. Hello. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for giving me a few minutes. Just trying to work on a few items. I'm gonna test this.
My phone's dead. There's a bunch of photos.
Okay. So, I'm just going to change batteries here real quick in hopes that I address some of this. Okay. Okay. Thanks guys for giving me a second to take a look at some stuff. For hanging out and give me just a second to collect everything. Plus, wow, tonight everybody was packed in here so tight. There's lots of people like shoulder to shoulder. And now that I got a quick second to breathe here, now that I have a quick second to breathe, I can tell you one thing that I loved about tonight particularly. There was a lot of families that were like singing around me, not necessarily talking, just singing. And it just made my heart so happy, guys. It really, really did. And I don't know, especially the Moana part. And do you love at the Frozen part where, and I hear all the kids go, Olaf! And it makes me so happy. Oh, gosh. So, oh man. Tim Pendleton, you crack me up. We're enjoying the view, not having to pay $120 to see it. Yes, for sure. There's that perk. Well, I will go the long way around the castle because I've just remembered how crazy it can be. And you know what I can do? You know, if it's a lot of people waiting for the monorails and the ferries, which I assume it is, I can just walk back because now that walkway is open between the Grand Floridian and now it's not great, at least it's open. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it so much. I hope, I know at the end I had to put the camera down quite dramatically to take a look at something very quickly. So Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching. I tried to get a good view of Tinkerbell so that you guys can enjoy that awesome up-close view for sure. Aw, Vicky, you're welcome. Are we staying for princesses? Princesses? Ohana Magic wants to know. Well, most of the princesses are in bed because I'm pretty sure the park closes in 10 minutes. I think it's a 10 o'clock night tonight. Luckily, no Frogger because I was at the front of the castle and look at how crazy it clears out so quickly. Oh, thank you guys for the kind comments. I like being up close because I'll be honest, my eyesight's not awesome. And although it's not bad, I will tell you when I'm standing back on Main Street with my own eye, I can't see the projections very well at all. So I really look forward to the times when I can be up close and see those projections. And kind of like you guys, I go and play back the streams when we're up close like this because I can see really clearly on the TV the projections, and that's what I love so much. So some of it I just really enjoy, you know, bringing you guys a really awesome view like this. But then in other days, they you know, being back on Main Street is nicer. There's a little bit more room and it gets really packed up there. But oh, Adam put the Frogger up. That was nice of him. Okay. Well, let's head on out. I regret tonight is not a ride night. Tonight was a pop-up stream night. It was not even on the schedule. We came out here to do a few fun things, test a couple of items, and I think that we got some answers. So I appreciate you guys participating in our equipment test today. Although none of it was with the camera particularly, a lot of it is our like back end of things and how everything kind of comes together. That's why Adam's at home. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. So we'll go see what it's like when you leave immediately after the fireworks. Oh, the princesses come back at 10:06 at Fantasyland. I promise I will put that on the schedule to do another day, but I have to work in the morning. So, you know, this is not, unfortunately, my full-time job. So by the time I leave the Magic Kingdom, even if I leave right now, I still won't get to bed till like 12:30, maybe almost 1. By the time I get to the car, drive home, you know, get things put away. So even if I leave now, I'm still gonna get home after 12. You know, I'll probably get home and into bed almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So, although I would love to, I will plan it. I will plan it so I'm more prepared and I have much more energy than I do tonight for this pop-up stream. I should visit Mom before we leave. I think she's done for tonight. I don't think she closes out tonight. But if Park Pass TV is damned, then I'll take a quick look in there. But I will add that to the list. Go back to Fantasyland about 10:06 and see the princesses. I had no idea that they wander around after a certain point. We've been back there, and I had not seen them before. So thank you for that tip. I had no idea. I've never seen them back there. I'll be on the lookout.
So they're in the bag. Thank you.
Mom retires on June 26th or 24th, one of those days. She did put in her notice. But, you know, like all jobs, you can't just up and go. So she gave them like a month. And then she's done on a Saturday. I think it's the 24th. So if you are new to the channel, here, I'll pop in real quick. I'll see if she's in there. But You know, right after the fireworks is when it's mega busy. So she will not be able to talk to us, for sure. This is like the worst time to go visit her. Okay. She's not over here. Normally, she doesn't work super late on. She doesn't work super late on Wednesdays. But Saturdays and Sundays, usually. Okay. She is not a cashier. So let's see if she's, yep, she's not cashiering. She is not making apples. So they're making Crispies and apples right now. Not in there. Like I said, I really think she's gone home for the day because this is later than she's here normally on Wednesdays. But don't worry, Mom working will be, we'll make sure to work that into the schedule because she's only got a couple shifts left. Oh, so we'll see how wild and crazy it is. Yeah, the park is closing in 4 minutes. So we just don't have a lot of time to hang out anyway. And I do miss the days when they would have the fireworks a little bit earlier, or if they have them later like this, to go ahead and push the park hours later, because then everybody doesn't flock out. Because if the fireworks are at 9:20, they end about 9:40. You know, it takes a few minutes for people to turn around, gather their stuff, kind of walk to the exit. Now it's 10 o'clock and just everybody floods the exit. Teresa thinks Mom should just stand outside the confectionery with Mickey hands and wave at everyone on the last day. Maybe she should. Oh, Beth, good to know. Well, like I said, I will talk to Adam and we'll work it into the schedule to plan a day where we hang out after. I know, I think I'm gonna miss myself coming to visit Mom during the live stream. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is the monorail line. The monorail line is just people like just packed over here. Wow. Those red wands over there is the monorail line. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we'll take that nice stroll now that it's opened up by the Grand Floridian. Luckily, and we'll see. Our battery situation is a little sketchy, I'm hearing. The ferry line is equally extremely long, but that's what happens. When the fireworks end, you're looking at a good half an hour, easily, for the ferry line. And my goodness gracious, I can't even fathom how long this line is. Someday, I need to get in it and just for funsies, like determine how long it is. So you know what we're gonna do? You guys can walk with me and we'll time it. I will tell you, I will get to my car, or I'll at least get to the Ticket and Transportation Center twice as fast as standing in these lines. So if you walk really slowly, you're gonna get to the Ticket and Transportation Center faster than they get on over here. I know it's like a good mile or so, but you know, there's benches along the way, popcorn on the way out. I know. Well, let's check out this pathway over the Grand Floridian. Oh, somebody asked a question here. Diana Murphy wants to know if my mom will join me in some of the streams. You know, sometimes she may. And I expect that I better ask these security officers to make like double, triple check that I can walk to the Grand Floridian from here. Because that would be awful if I have to go like back through security and stuff. The walkway is open? Yes, for Grand Floridian.
Grand and Poly.
Oh, thank you.
I'm like Grand and Floridian.
Oh, you know, all of it, all the above.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Just stay to the right hand side.
Okay. She's had a long night. That's how I feel sometimes. Oh, the lady in front of me doesn't have a sunburn actually. She's got a tank top on, but it kind of looks like a sunburn. So this walkway has been here for, I don't know, about 2 years. Here, look, it says walkway to the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. And so this walkway they built about 2 years ago, give or take. And then they shut it down for like the last more than 6 months, I would think, because they are doing construction at the Grand Floridian. But they finally have gotten the construction to a point where they can reopen this walkway. And I will tell you, it is so peaceful and enjoyable. So, to walk along this lake here. And it's wonderful to see you guys. You know, while we got the lights on here, I should turn this around so that you can actually see me. I'll put my phone in my pocket. Because when we were sitting there for a long time, people were asking, and here. Okay. You know, it's a very hot and toasty day, so don't mind my hair's all over the place and a bit messy from being like shoulder to shoulder with everybody. But hi guys. I live stream with my husband Adam, who's at home doing all the wonderful things behind the scenes, and Harper is in bed, but we'll be live again on Sunday. So just like a little hello for you guys, get on camera and wave as we take this walk here. Okay, so my watch doesn't have a long battery because I've been using it a lot today for, you know, the different workouts. And when it's hot, the battery life on my watch is not as awesome as it is on other days when it's cooler. So I don't want to put a walk on my watch and start timing it. So 10:02, I can remember that. Oh, and of course, my watch died. You know. Well, it is 10 o'clock. So now, mind you, I am walking pretty slow. I'm not walking overly fast to give you guys a decent idea of what happens if I want to walk. And good news, I'm actually parked. I was very lucky today because the last couple times that I have come to the Magic Kingdom, they have so kindly parked me in, I'm not joking, I'm very serious right now. I was in like the second to the last row in the very, very, very furthest back part of the parking lot. Like back when you first drive in, and they were parking people way back there. I was like, oh, because what they're trying to do recently in the parking lots is try to only have enough reduced cast members. So they don't want to have cast members who drive shuttles to both sides of the parking lot, like the heroes and the villains side. So they choose like just villains usually, which is over where the handicap section is. I think it is villains, yeah. But you know what I mean, either way. So they want to reduce the cast members they use, and they only then have trams going on one side, and then they park no cars on the other side. And that includes going very far back, like as far back as you can park cars. So I've just been lucky enough. And today they parked me really super close, which is fantastic. So when I get to the Ticket and Transportation Center, I'm only, no joke, like 3 minutes from my car. I got parked really close today because they were pretty much done. Since we started at 7:30, I got to the parking lot a little bit later than I wanted to, like 7:10, I think it was, something like that. And so this is a good indicator that this is the walk from here to the Ticket and Transportation Center. Now, those lines that we saw back there, easily, guaranteed. That was at least a half an hour standing to get onto the ferry. And it depends. Some days they are doing really well and they'll have 3 ferries going and they're really cranking people out. And other days they might only have 2 ferries. And 2 ferries kind of stink because then they are, then you have to wait for the other one to get back. You know, they switch sides at the same time. So it takes them, you know, like 10 minutes to load or more. And then they drive across and then you wait for them to unload and you can load the next one. So it's a lot slower if they only have one on each side switching. Oh, Disney cast crew member Monique, how are you doing today? I was parked in Simba on April 10th. Yeah, Simba is like, as I call it, the Polynesian side of the parking lot, the golf course side. Here, I'll try to walk a little faster so that these ladies don't have to be in the front of the camera the whole time. So, but I don't have, I am kind of, I do kind of hate it because I didn't, if I would have put it on my watch to know exactly how far I went. But I think from Magic Kingdom to the Grand Floridian, what did we clock it at? Adam's in the chat, he should know. I think it's like 0.75, like 3/4 of a mile, like 3 blocks, essentially. But at least it's very quiet. Eddie says, today is my girlfriend's birthday. She loves Disney, and I'm having a late dinner now. Well, happy birthday. Oh, well, you should definitely come back in July. Now, just remember, anybody who's coming now, it is so hot. I don't know if this is true. I need to go over to the Port Orleans. You know, I haven't seen it with my own eyes, is what I'm saying. But I believe it to be true. We have not gotten a lot of rain. At least, like, we've mentioned it before. We live really close. Like, I'm not just saying that like other people say it. Like, we're like 3 blocks away. We're like right here. And I can tell you, I know if it's raining at the Magic Kingdom or not. And there's a difference. Like, it can be raining here at Magic Kingdom, but it cannot be raining at Epcot. But generally, you know, if there's a big storm or enough rain for a sensible, you know, downpour in the area. And we have got to be in a drought. Although I haven't like looked at the news or anything particularly, but it has not hardly rained at all. Like, I'm confident that our sprinkler system is doing all the work right now on our grass. And I read somewhere, and I think I just saw it posted in like a pass holder group or something, that the water levels are so low that Port Orleans cannot have buses or cannot have their boats in like going to and from Disney Springs right now because the water levels are too low. I have not checked that I saw like last weekend or so. So we certainly haven't gotten that much rain. We've gotten almost nothing. Actually, we mowed the grass today Josh and I were home and we mowed the grass this afternoon. And I was just telling him about how we better mow because hopefully the grass keeps growing so long because it's been so hot. But I'm expecting it to rain at some point. Like, we haven't been getting the afternoon rains as heavy or even as long, if at all. So I don't know if that's true. Yeah, Sarah said it finally rained here yesterday after probably a month without rain. Our grass looks like August grass, not June. I know. Am I walking? Well, I'm walking to the car, to the Ticket and Transportation Center. Because right now, the monorails and the ferries are just packed. I estimated, by just my general knowledge, that wait for the ferry is over half an hour. Because when you first come out, you don't realize it. You're like, oh, you know, they're just turning around, and then they go on. You know, there's a line of people, and then they just turn that corner and they get on. No, they have you weaving. They have all the lines weaving down by where the buses are to get on the ferry. So it's a little bit deceiving. You walk down there and you realize, oh, I got to find the end of the ferry line. And you're like, whoa, there's a million people and they're all weaving up and down over by the bus area. So unlike the monorail, where the monorail line was out into the Magic Kingdom past the train station, I can't even fathom how long that line's gonna be for the monorail. So I wouldn't dare get on the monorail right now. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, a lot of people talking about different rain places, like not a lot of rain in many states. Oh, Nick, we love your stream. Might see your family in 2 weeks. That would be amazing. I know Adam's looking forward to getting out and coming back and coming to see you guys, and you know, he's doing his he got home, did some of his workout for today and put Harper to bed, and he's doing all the stuff behind the scenes that we needed to test out today. So I think we got a good idea of what we need to look at and what was working okay. I think this was a good test day. This is a swing bridge. Yeah, monorail, coral. So, okay. So according to my watch, well, my watch is dead. So when I literally left the threshold of Magic Kingdom at security, I'm not walking fast at all. And because my watch is dead, I can't even tell you how fast. But I'm walking rather slow. If it tells you anything, I'm talking and not even winded. I mean, I'm winded because it's a little hot and humid, but let's see. According to, I'm entering the Grand Floridian. I'm calling this the Grand Floridian because here's their convention space right here, and the Grand Floridian trash can. We're effectively Grand Floridian. It's 10:13, so 10 to 11 minutes, and that's me walking really slow. I did walk a few extra fast paces around the nice ladies there so that they didn't have to be in front of the camera the whole entire time. I know people get nerve-wracked by that sometimes. Okay, 10 minutes, there you go. Now, I will tell you, this is not truly fair test or assessment of this walk to the transportation center, because once we get past the Grand Floridian, there's all this construction over by the Polynesian. What I'm expecting is that they will resume the pathway along the water, along Seven Seas Lagoon, when the DVC building opens. But for today, we have to walk all the way around the construction and into the Polynesian. And honestly, once you're in the Polynesian, you're like 5 minutes away from the Ticket and Transportation Center. It's right there. Yeah, my watch died. Terrible. It's taken a good beating today. I've run the gamut with it. I should play Faga along the road, Kathy. Oh, you can just hear, it's funny. You can hear all the, I can hear all of the kids in there, in the swimming pool still. And now I'm kind of jealous. I really want to go in the swimming pool as well. Oh, you know what? I think I can announce this like formally, like officially now. I mean, we'll talk about it more in the coming weeks, but I'm super excited. And I'll just say this for now until we talk more about it and determine how we want to, you know, thank these people. But we were gifted by a very amazing viewer. We were gifted 2 nights at the Wilderness Lodge. And so we are just beyond thrilled to take you guys to the Wilderness Lodge. It is on Adam's bucket list. It is going to be our deluxe resort stay of the year because I'm trying to do like a series, like 1 deluxe stay, 1 moderate resort stay, and 1 value resort stay by the end of the year. So then that way we can take you with, we can do some streams and say, what's it like? Like, we're going to tell you live. And, you know, there probably will be some points where we video instead of live stream it. But take you guys with us. And I'm really, really excited to say that in July, last weekend in July, we're going to head over and spend the weekend, at the Wilderness Lodge. And so Adam is just beside himself. It has been on his bucket list. He is looking forward to it so much. And so we'll have to do a fine balance of a little live stream, a little relaxation. So we are really, really excited that we can take you guys there. And oh my gosh. And then probably, you know, speaking of resorts, one day I'll get to the Grand Floridian. I've never actually stayed here. This is one of the few resorts I've never stayed in. But probably Labor Day weekend. I have to see. I saw some really good. Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. It's hot out tonight. Hopefully you're off soon. Hopefully you're off soon. Okay, good. Me too. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, like, the cast members are so fun. I like talking to them. He was just saying, you couldn't hear it on the mic too much. That he's like, I had to take my hat off. It's just too much out here. Oh gosh. Cracks me up. I don't blame him. You know, Grand Floridian does give me a little bit of Golden Girl vibes. Oh. yeah, so I'm excited to take you guys there. And for Adam and I'm gonna, since Mom will be, you know, retired and living the weekend life, not like she's I say that like she's got all this time, but it's just like Disney, which is her weekend part-time job. But she doesn't know it yet. But I'm gonna ask her to watch Harper for one night. I'm sure she will. Or I'll just ask Dan. So, Sia Manny, hello. Oh, I gotta flip over to Facebook. When it's just me, or just one of us or the other, it's hard to go in between all the chats and the equipment. And I have to say a big thank you to all of the people on Facebook tonight who so kindly sent so many stars. I'm gonna go back and make sure I reply to all those tomorrow morning. Denise said, this one place I wanted to go but not able to afford. Yeah, and so, good night, Andrew. Hey, Nancy, good to see you. Jeffrey said, I'm having so much fun with you here at Disney, I don't want to go. Don't worry, we're not gone yet. So, I still got, okay. No. So, and then to walk all the way past, now we're getting to the wedding pavilion here. To walk all the way past through the Grand Floridian is a huge, huge, huge resort. Monorail Coral making another loop here. So the reason why after the fireworks you don't want to walk to the Grand Floridian to catch the monorail, that would be a bad idea. Let me tell you why. Because if you are on the resort line, which is what monorail is there, the resort line just goes from Grand Floridian. Oh, I gotta watch my step. That would be bad if I fell. The resort line goes from the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom to Contemporary to Ticket and Transportation Center, Polynesian, etc. So that would be really bad because you'd get on at the Grand Floridian and then you'd be back at the Magic Kingdom and you'd fill up with people. I guess that is an opportunity. The monorail probably would be not full at that point, but you know. Oh, Donna Gibson. Oh, Donna Gibson's been watching the channel for a long time and she had to put her dog down today. Well, I am so sorry, Donna. I know that your doggy was very close to you, and I'm really sorry to hear that, Donna. You know, if Adam was here, I'm sure he would sing you a happy song to make you smile. I'm a horrible singer, but maybe he will sing you a song when he's on next. But until then, I'm sorry, and I hope you have a better day tomorrow. Felicia said she was wanting to know how long Mom was working for Disney. So yeah, so back to that. Oh, I'm losing track here. You know, I'm dead ending into this fence. Okay. So we are out of the Grand Floridian, and I will say again, I am walking pretty darn slow, and I kind of meandered through the Grand Floridian. But we're taking this pathway all the way from the Magic Kingdom to the Ticket and Transportation Center because there's no way I wanted to wait half an hour to an hour for the monorail and the ferry. And we have done that. There have been plenty of nights where after the fireworks, if we're not standing on Main Street, maybe we end the stream for one reason or another and we go wait in line. And there have been times where we've waited almost an hour for either of those. It's real wild, you know. And is it fun to walk this far? No, not really. I mean, Adam and I are pretty, you know, used to walking long distances like this. But it's more to say it's doable. Like if you were at the Grand Floridian, the Contemporary is obvious. I absolutely would not take the monorail to the Contemporary if you're staying there. Just go walk. It's 5 minutes tops. Oh, AJ, for a great pop-up stream, great audio and visual as usual. Thank you. I know that means a lot to Adam. He's working really hard. Yeah, lots of well wishes for Donna over here on YouTube. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it is a long walk. I think, you know, I think what I found is that we clocked it. I think it's 1.5 miles. It seems long, but let's see. It's been 20 minutes right now. So, and sadly my watch died. I think walking slow, it takes you about 25 minutes or so. It does not help this construction right here. Thanks, DVC. I say that jokingly. But normally, that walkway, you don't have to walk way out by the street here, way over by the golf course. Normally, you can walk along the Seven Seas Lagoon, and it's beautiful and quiet. But it adds a lot of time to walk way out here. And really, I'm doing it tonight for, you know, purposes of the stream. You know, I gotta take one for the team. It is sad that this is not being calculated on my watch right now so that I have full record of my day's activities, but yeah. Are we frozen? No, I don't think so. Not on the screen, and not certainly my body temperature, that's for sure. You know, it's that time of year here in Florida where you just got to suck it up. It's going to be 95 at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but okay, right now is 82. And allegedly, according to my weather app, it said it's supposed to be like 50% rain right now. There is not a cloud in the sky. I could really use some rain, although that's not good for the camera. And I didn't bring an umbrella because I didn't notice anything. Don't you guys laugh about when there is, you know, they say, oh, there's going to be this kind of weather and this kind of weather, and it's like completely opposite. I feel that's my luck most often. I thought tonight, oh, you know, it might be nice. It might, because if we get some rain, just cool it down a bit. If it is dark on your screen, it's not your TV. I'm just in a super dark area because this is the backside of the Polynesian resort buildings. So they keep it pretty dark, dimly lit over here. But yeah, it's a longer walk this way because of that DVC construction building. There's the monorail. So we're right here by the Grand Ceremonial House for Polynesian. So let's head on in here. But is it ideal to walk this whole way? No. But honestly, Adam and I really, really prefer to, you know, not be in the thick of things. And I'll be honest, you guys, I'll just be straight honest. I like huge crowds like that pack me in really, really bother me. So like when they pack you on these ferries and these monorails, I wouldn't say that I'm claustrophobic, but I'm probably close, if that's like part of the definition. Now I could cut through the Grand Ceremonial House, but I see there's a lot of people in the hallway for Trader Sam's, and I don't want to mess with our signal, so we'll just take the long way. So note, you can cut through and make this walk shorter. I'm just taking the longer way again. And besides, who doesn't love a nice waterway tour of the Polynesian? The backside of water, aka the Polynesian pool. Oh, that looks so fun. Let's all run through the water together. Oh my gosh, I have an idea. I told Adam about this. I have an idea for a live stream that I haven't seen anybody do, but I've had this idea for a long time, like 6 to 8 months, long time. We just have to find a day where it's feasible, but I want to either go do a whole day on Kali River Rapids and just back to back to back, just get soaked, and we'll bring ride cam, which we can put like waterproof on it. So we can take that with us and just have a whole live stream of like, let's get soaked and do Kali River Rapids, or we'll go to Universal and do that Bluto's barges where you utterly are drenched. There's no other way around it. I thought I'm gonna do a stream like that this summer. Yeah, Kathy says you can't breathe when it's packed on. You know, it just gives me really high anxiety. And I'm not an anxious person. I mean, I can withstand a lot. But tonight, we were really packed in. But I think because, I know it's like insanity. That's probably part of my just little quirks, I suppose. That spot that I live stream from, I feel very comfortable there because I know I can get out easily over to Tomorrowland. And it might be jammed, but I feel like I have some sort of way to get out of that situation. I can't go any farther into the crowd. It just is too much for me. So I can't go down into anymore into the middle of the hub where some people are, where they literally are just shoulder to shoulder and just chest to back, and it just really, really takes it out of me. It bothers me, so I can't do that. But I can, I can't go in there, but I can go where I live stream today. So, oh, here, 100 Acre Wood. Yeah, I missed that. Just mousing around. Well, hello. How are you? Long Island. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing good. Are you doing any ride challenges soon? Adam and I are doing some Give Kids the World. It's going to be, we're doing Christmas in July, and the whole day will be dedicated to Give Kids the World. So that will be at the end of July. And then, oh my gosh, I can't say because things are still in the works, but somebody really special contacted us. I'm not going to say what it was about. I'm not going to say who it was. I'm not going to say anything, but somebody really special, Disney related, contacted us about how they really enjoy the live stream and they watched a certain stream of ours. And if I have the opportunity, I'm hoping that the interview that we're kind of toggling with and maybe hoping to schedule works out so that we can have this special person on, and maybe it will be in conjunction with Give Kids the World as well. Like, see this interview, listen to what this person has to say. And I think when you get emails and you get messages from people, not to mention people of a little bit of notoriety, it's humbling. Like, Adam and I just really never envisioned sometimes. And if you were on our Splash Mountain stream, I will tell you, Adam and I did a bunch of research. There was a name during Splash Mountain at Disneyland, Bob Gurr, former Imagineer. And there's not that many people on right now, so we'll just put this all out there. So, oh my gosh, I was the one talking on the live stream at the time that he popped on to say thank you for doing this. And I think Adam was shocked. I know a couple of you were there when he put it on. And we finished up the live stream. Adam and I almost always come back and we reevaluate how the streams went, how did our equipment do, what did the shots look like, how did we feel about, can we improve? So we had a lot of those discussions, like on the plane ride home, and once we had time off to talk. And we did a little bit of research, and Adam has met Bob Gurr, and he has known people that are friendly with him. I wouldn't say best friends or anything like that, but, you know, acquaintances. And from our experience and knowing that as soon as people realized who it was, those comments he erased of his own accord. If somebody is trolling your stream, I will tell you from experience. We have people who come on with really unique names and such, and the people who are there to just cause trouble or be a troll, they don't care about deleting. They don't care, like, they just kind of rile people up and leave. And we've done some investigation. We truly believe that Bob Gurr was watching our last Splash stream, and that was really, really cool. So, you know what, I'll never know for real, you know, unless one of our friends reaches out to him or something, or somebody asks him. But I will tell you that that was a moment, and I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna have it in my head, I believe he was there for a number of reasons that we've researched. So I believe that Bob Gurr watched our live stream, and that's something that I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. That's so exciting. So that's just my opinion. And maybe one day, you know, and you know what, even if asked, maybe he would deny it. But for now, I'm gonna believe he was there, because we know by the comment that was made, he certainly was watching for a reasonable amount of time. Oh, Teresa, you're so funny. Of course he's watching, because it's an amazing channel. Well, thank you. Oh, Joshua, you're a new subscriber. Thank you. Oh, well, 100 Acre Wood, thank you. I think that we don't have so much high visibility when we're up against some other big channels here in Walt Disney World, but there are certain times where, yes, let's face it, people of importance or notoriety can't always just wander or come through the crowd like everybody else. Like you saw what happened in Disneyland and you know, all of the cast that it took for some of the celebrities and people that were there that day. And it's a lot easier, and they all know that there's a million live streamers and there's a million vloggers, and they can just pick up and where to go to see what they want to see. So, of course. So so 25 minutes. We're about 25 minutes. 20, 40, yeah. I think so. 40 minutes? I have no idea. I've done lost track. But either way, I thought this was more fun, chatting with you the whole way back. Oh my gosh. Jared said this channel has come a long way in the past 6 months. You and Adam do a great job. Well, thank you. Thank you. I am just, Bob Gurr did watch. If if I am not mistaken, he made 3 comments. I think he wrote a hello. And then the second comment was something about, I don't have the screenshot, Adam does. Or maybe our friend Tim Pendleton there. But yes, he came in and said something like, thank you so much for doing this. Something like that. And then when everybody in the chat went crazy, it was very, very short and said, like, it's not me, I'm joking. It was not something that like a troll would write. And then all of a sudden, all of his comments were gone and deleted by himself. It was not deleted by a moderator. It certainly wasn't by me or Adam, because we were busy. So yes, yeah, so yeah, it was very, very short sentences, like 2 or 3 words at a time. So very, very, someone took Kristen and she's done. For real. Guys, I have done 2 45-minute workouts. I've worked my full-time job until 7 o'clock tonight. I have to wake up early in the morning. I have all of Adam's Father's Day stuff. There's one thing that I would love to get for him, but I could not get what I wanted today. But I have most of it put together. I got to finish that up. And I did housework. I made dinner for the kids. I made homemade hamburgers today. Yesterday, oh my goodness, guys. So I'll be honest, my mom is the baker. She's amazing. She's phenomenal. She cooks, or I should say she bakes wondrous things. She's fantastic. I cannot bake. I think part of it is because I don't measure anything. Like, I kind of just go by like taste. And so, but I think I'm a pretty darn good cook. I love watching chef shows. And I like to do, like, if you're on Patreon, we're gonna do another Patreon stream before the end of the month. But if you're on Patreon, we did a Patreon stream where we cooked at home. And I used a flamethrower, no joke. I used a flamethrower on some steaks, and I did a California Grill inspired dinner for under $50. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Yeah. And yesterday, my son Josh was like, I don't know, like, can we get like buffalo chicken something? I'm like, yeah, sure. And so I made, on a whim, I made some buffalo chicken pasta. I was like, what do I got in the fridge? I can make this happen. Some chicken breast, some pasta. Just I only had, it was ridiculous. I had like 1 slice of cheddar cheese. And now this was only for him. And I used some of the sauce to make like a buffalo sauce for me to have a little bit of it with my dinner. But it was the best buffalo chicken pasta I didn't, now mind you, I didn't have any of the noodles because of the diet that I'm on, but oh my gosh. I told Joshua, I said, I'm sorry, this may be the best dish that I've made in a long time. And I just threw it together. I was really proud of that. Just saying. If you have a chance and you like buffalo wings or you like buffalo chicken, you can make it less spicy. Just Google buffalo chicken pasta. I'm telling you, it might change your life. Because I just was like, well, I know I have some buffalo sauce because I made the kids, like, they wanted some for something a couple months ago. So I'm like, I have buffalo sauce, I have pasta, I have a little bit of cheddar cheese. Oh, it needed cream cheese, even though I didn't use a lot, just a little bit to melt it, and a little bit of ranch or ranch packet. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, if you like buffalo wings, Google that. You'll thank me. You can write me a thank you message on Facebook later when you try it out. And you don't need much, like 5 ingredients that most people have in their pantry. I have no idea what I'm making for dinner tomorrow. But I will tell you this, I am sad. I did bring water with me, and I am sad that since I didn't take the ferry or the monorail, I didn't stop at Joffrey's, because there's a lot of times that I stop at Joffrey's and get myself an iced tea. But on the way home, and that's like my treat, you know, for live streaming, live streaming forever. So, oh, Philly's gal said, Adam and Kristen are my favorite Disney vloggers. So genuine, down to earth. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, what you see is what you get. No joke. I mean, this is pretty much me all the time. I would say, like, I get frustrated like some people, like everybody does. I would say I'm pretty patient. You know, everything that you hear on the stream is what it is. You just gotta go with it, right? And that's kind of how life is. You just gotta go with the flow. Like in your job, it's like, I think there's so many parallelisms to live streaming in your everyday life. Like, just so you know, like when you're on the Carousel Progress and it just decides not to work and the screen goes black, you know, you can freak out and get crazy and get upset, or you could just say, well, let's see what we can do about this. Let's turn this around. You know, I think that's key to certain situations. It's just taking a step back from life and situations, especially when you're in the parks. Oh, my heart just breaks when I see families that are so upset because it's hot. There's so many people, there's pushing and shoving, and it's tough. It's tough, and especially when you're not familiar with these surroundings. Believe me, like, when I would go out to Disneyland, that's not my home park. And I feel just like everybody else sometimes when they come here, and I'm like, I don't know where anything is, and oh my gosh, where's the bathrooms, and what about this? And you know, I think that's why I like doing the live stream, because sometimes people watch and they give us feedback that, like, thank you, I felt so much better. Like when I took my trip, I didn't feel so nervous because I watched your streams and I felt a lot more comfortable, and that makes me feel good. Oh my gosh, I'm walking, my car is like right here. My car is like literally right here. Well, hold on, I gotta end this stream here. Well, while we're walking to my car, my car's literally right here. Oh my goodness gracious. So, thank you guys so much. There's a car coming at me, so I'm gonna wait, and I'll step off here so I don't, you know, talk to you guys and get hit in the process. Oh, well, that's so nice, Disney Phillies gal. So let me step through here. So yeah, my car is right over here in this pile right here. So while we do that, I gotta tell you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I did not mean to sit and walk and chat so much. Actually, I'll come over here. Might as well. We got this SUV over here on the other side of this car here. So now I look awful. Here, I'll turn this around. Okay, there you go, guys. And we'll clear it up here. Here. Oh, gosh, see? This light does not do me any justice, I'm just saying. Well, I did not expect to walk all the way to the car with everybody, but I had fun chatting with you and having a good time tonight, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the fireworks. We're here in the orange glow of the SCAR parking lot. I'm gonna head home because I have a long day of work tomorrow, and I have had a long day of work today. But thank you so much to all the star senders over on Facebook. Thank you so much to all the super chats. All the super chats over on YouTube. And thank you to our Patreon members for all of the donations to the stream. If you are interested and you're new to the stream, please hit the subscribe button on YouTube and the follow button on Facebook. We are going to be live back on Sunday night together, and I'll be putting out a schedule probably by Saturday. So I hope you guys had a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys all very soon. Good night.
You're watching Park Pass TV, your ticket to live, family-friendly theme park adventures. Everything from Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, and beyond in full live HD. Turn to Adam and Kristen for all the best rides, snacks, nighttime shows, and breaking theme park news. Make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on to never miss a minute of magic. Welcome to our pass holder family. Park Pass TV. No reservations needed.
Here's what you came for. This is the moment magic was made for. Come one, come all, let's light up the sky now. You feel the magic happening right now.